Wearing something new today. A new little dressing gown. Are you cold?
A little bit. And also I'm wearing a top that's got like weird sleeves. I don't like the sleeves on this pyjama top. It's quite to sleep in. But it makes me look a little bit like a WWF wrestler.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just feel a bit like a wrestler in it. And I don't really like it. Did you hear me get up this morning?
You alarm went off twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I always call him the blind man, and that's not what I mean. I mean the man who does the blinds.
Is there a joke about that?
I don't know.
So like Sister Mary's getting changed in her room, and there's a knock on the door saying, "Hello, Sister Mary." She's like, "Hello, who's that?" "That's a blind man." Oh, I can't remember it. But basically he comes in and goes, "Oh, nice tits."
It's a really classy joke.
It's something like that.
Really classy.
Yeah, it's more like nice boobies. I changed it. Nice boobies. Where do you want your blinds?
Can we, now that we've been together for like 3 years, can we please tell them the story of the live stream in Wolverhampton, I think it was?
Yeah. You tell it. You'll be better at telling it.
So it's a short story.
And I'll just jump in if I feel like.
I was doing a live stream. I used to do live streams quite often in the half-hour call of The Addams Family, which is the show that we met in and started dating in. And I was doing a live stream in the half, and Oliver always had a tendency of opening my dressing room door and saying something crude, mildly offensive. And there was this one day where I was midway through a live stream, and Oliver knocked on the door and I'm like, "Who is it?" And he's like, "It's Oliver." And I was like, "Come in." And he opened the door, not realising I was on a live stream, and just went, "Where dem titties?"
Yeah.
And the best part was that my mum was watching that live stream.
I know.
And I think she texted me afterwards being like, "Heard that."
The best thing about it, that was funny, but the really funny thing about it is that because you were filming in a dressing room, like, so you were filming, your camera was in front of your mirror, but there was like more than one space with the mirror. There's a couple. So I remember watching it back, and you could see my face in another mirror in the room, going like, and then hiding, going like laughing, but hiding, but you can see me like just with my mouth, hands over my mouth, just like sort of embarrassed, but like finding it hysterical. But you can actually see my reaction.
It was very funny. But yeah, I knew the blind man wouldn't be coming today because he'd have to come into the house and spend a considerable amount of time in someone else's house, so I knew that he wouldn't be coming.
But is his work necessary? What's the word in that, Boris Johnson?
Key workers. This is the thing. It's become very confusing. I've got a family WhatsApp group and they're talking fervently about it today. Between the hours of 9:30 and 10:30, the information changed. Because did you get a text this morning from the government?
No.
Oh,
I blocked him.
I got a text from UK Gov saying, "Coronavirus alert, new rules in force now, you must stay home, more info and exemptions at this website." But on my family WhatsApp group, the information between, someone tweeted this, on their website, or like the government website, the information between 9:04 and 10:30 changed to, "The only reasons you may leave home, to go to work," but then in brackets, "if you're a key worker."
Mm.
So that's like...
Locksmiths and stuff.
Terrible.
Sorry.
If you're like somebody who works in a hospital, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're food delivery.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what else is on the list of key workers, but I'm assuming they make the cut. But then at 10:30 it changed to, "The only reason you may leave home, to go to work, but work from home if possible."
So it's not a key worker anymore.
But that surely then means everyone's going to go, "Well, I can't work from home," and they're all going to get on the train. And so the tubes were packed again this morning.
Yeah. Because is it lost the word in key worker as well? In the second phrase?
Yeah, there's no key worker, it literally just says...
So employers, for example, like Greg's, could be like, "You have to come in because you can't work from home, and also you're not a key worker."
Yeah. So it's still just not clear enough.
It's all very confusing.
I'm very lucky that I have at least 2 jobs that I can do from home. And if you pay me enough, Oliver, I will do a one-woman show of Les Mis for you in the living room. So there's also that.
I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe page. How much?
I don't know.
You're scared to say, aren't you?
Yeah.
Can't I be in it?
You can be in it if you
I
want.
could be the barricade. I could be all like the exciting stuff like the car, the barricade.
Why are you set?
I don't know.
Why can't you just...
I've got really low self-esteem this morning.
It's like you could have been like Valjean, you could have been like all the male characters and I could have been all the female characters. Instead you went for being the barricade. You set very low standards for yourself there, babe.
Yeah, especially in my own imagination.
Yeah, you could have been anything.
Could have been Superman.
In Les Mis.
Don't knock it.
You could have been
were you
Oliver
there?
Ormson playing Superman, playing Valjean.
Bring him home.
I think Superman's more of a Javert, don't you?
No. Definitely not. Superman's under us.
You are correct.
Javert's like... don't know. What, who's the baddie from Toy Story?
Javert is Captain America. I'm thinking of like the rule keepers.
I think Captain America's like Valjean.
Do you think?
He's very strong, isn't he? And righteous.
Also, I'm thinking morally.
Javert's got to be bad.
Javert's not bad. This is the thing. Javert isn't bad.
He looks evil.
Javert's just doing his job. Javert's just enforcing the law. Which I think is very Captain America.
But if you think Captain America Civil War, Captain America went against.
This
It was
is
actually
true.
Tony Stark who was
This is
trying
true.
to get him to sign.
Maybe I think
Tony, like I know him.
Tony, T-Dog, you know.
T-Dog. T-Dag. Oh god.
I think Iron Man and Captain America
Yeah.
are Valjean and Javert.
Yeah.
I don't know which round they go though.
Yeah, T-Dog and Rogers. And then like Gavroche is Rocket. The Bishop is Groot.
Oh my god, that's so perfect.
I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot. I am Groot, I am Groot. I am Groot, I am Groot.
It's very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So Disney Plus came out last night.
It did.
Or this morning, should I say actually.
It came out at midnight.
Or should I say last night because you're watching it?
Yeah. But it came out at midnight. So we watched a little short that we've never seen before. We watched Float.
Yeah.
And I did cry quietly next to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a watch of Float, guys, and see what you think of it. It might blow you away.
Well done. Well
Thanks.
done. When you see it, that'll make sense.
What's the first thing you're going to watch from Disney Plus then?
I really want to watch Return to Oz, but I don't think you'd like it.
I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
No, we had this conversation the other day. You were like,
I've actually seen it.
you were like, is that the one with that? Is that the one
And
with it?
yeah, it's got the guy with the guy with the mustache, the robot. He's like,
TikTok.
yeah, and you got like Pumpkinhead, like, oh, and then you got the guys on the wheels, and something else happens in it. But I've definitely seen it.
We need to do it.
And we fly away on like a car or something weird.
It's a sofa.
A sofa. There you go. I knew it was something weird.
The Gump. They tied the Gump's head to the sofa.
Yeah,
I think it's a great movie.
it probably is. But I always think when those sort of things happen, it's like compare to meerkat.com. I'll bear with
Yeah,
me.
circle back to that.
I'd love to be in the room when they was pitched. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like compare the meerkat would be like, anyone got any ideas to advertise our company? Comparethemarket.com. And some guy was like, comparethemeerkat.com. And they're like, genius, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
Because
like
we do all just accept the meerkats now as just being part of that
they,
campaign.
it's huge. Like, and it's actually made Compare the Market probably 20 times as big as it's
But
ever
I also
been.
think the only reason they made it so big is because it was so ridiculous that everyone was like, oh, have you seen that meerkat advert?
Yeah, it's probably like the boss was like, that's a genius idea, and the rest of the board were like, fire him, he's lost his mind, he's brought in the toy meerkats again, like, he's like, come on, it's gonna be great, like, and then it ended up being amazing. It's like Angela Weber with cats. Angelical cats, angelical... And people probably like, what the hell is he... Why is he writing a musical about this book? And now she went huge.
Yeah.
And like that film, there's bits of it, people would have been like, what? A sofa? Do you know what I mean? But it's genius though, isn't it? But it's just funny, like I just think...
It's scary though. Do you remember any of the scary bits?
Oh, yeah, I guess, I know. I get no.
There's a woman who rules over Oz now called Mumby, and she cut off all the heads of all of the women prettier than her.
Oh, they're all frozen?
Yeah, they all turned to stone, but all of the statues have no heads because she cut them all off and took them for herself, and she keeps them in cabinets. So every day she looks different because she puts a different head on.
That's ridiculous.
And there's a bit where Dorothy's trying to steal a key from one of the head cabinets, so that because she's being kept captive.
Yeah.
And they all wake up and they all start screaming, and it's the most... I used to have nightmares about that when I was a kid. Just all of these heads in cases screaming at me. It's really good, you should watch it.
Well, we'll watch that then.
But that's one of those movies that there are quotes... Oh God, new sofa. There are quotes from that film that we still quote as a family. Like, I was trying to get my dad over text, my mum and dad, to guess what film I was going to watch first on Disney Plus, because they're also very excited about Disney Plus. And I was giving them clues, and all it took was for me to post an emoji chicken to my dad, because there's a bit in it where chickens aren't allowed in Oz anymore because the Gnome King is allergic to eggs, I think it is. It's like...
Told you, that first pitch. It would have been like, this guy's high.
And so yeah, Dorothy brings her pet chicken to Oz, and all of the Wheelers are always like, it's a chicken. So whenever we had chicken for dinner in our house, we'd always be like, it's a chicken.
Can you imagine you and Tom like wheeling in like, it's a chicken, trying to eat your food with these wheels.
Oh dear.
Well,
there we go.
That's it. Should we get on with our day?
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks for stopping by again. Bye everyone. Have a good day. Stay indoors and wash your hands.